I'm Tom.
And I'm Molly.
Welcome to Friends at Gameology, hosted by friends at Gameology.com.
Voting systems for science.
So, our voting system today, this is our inaugural voting system series. I guess it's not an inaugural series, the inaugural episode of the series. Because on Patreon, we got to our goal of $10 a month, which means we do a voting system now. Or a new video system, or a new video series of voting systems. Basically, we have two patrons, and one of them loves us a lot because they started at like $1. Started at $3, they went to $5, and they went to $10.
Yes,
so
thank you.
Appreciate it. So there is one fan of ours really enjoys this.
Yeah.
Not sure why. I was gonna say probably this. Probably really enjoys this. This is okay. This is pretty good. I'm just saying you're pretty okay. I'm just saying pretty okay.
Pretty great.
Super
Way
good.
better than this.
No, who's rude now?
100% better than this.
Our first voting system is the one we'll call Tom's Perfect Voting System. I made this one up. So let me just give you a quick history. We like complicated voting systems to figure out which game we're going to play. And a lot of times people will come over, or just in any meetup at all, and be like, what do you want to play? I don't know. And I'll say, Seven Wonders? No, I don't want to play Seven Wonders. Sentinels in the Multiverse? No, I don't want to play Sentinels in the Multiverse. What do you want to play? I don't care. Really? You don't care? You just turned down two games.
I have an opinion.
What about Ticket to Ride? Too easy. Okay, what about Power Grid? Too hard. Well, then tell me what you want to play. I don't care. And you know how that goes. You know how it goes. So we do complicated voting systems where you vote through the voting system, and then whatever game gets picked is the one we play. This voting system is as follows.
Also, to give a little history, we have mini game nights a week, and we have one that happens every week. And at that one that happens every week, we change the voting system every 8 weeks.
Yes.
So
it doesn't have to change.
It's
eligible to be changed through a different voting system.
I think this is one of the first times this past week or two was one of the first times in like the 3 years we've been doing this that it stayed the same.
No, it happened in the beginning with Tom's Perfect Voting System. We got it in a couple times in a row.
But it's had its iterations.
Oh my goodness, it has.
So we change a voting system, or we vote on a new voting system every 8 weeks, and it could change. So we've gone through quite a few.
Not every video in this series will be as long-winded about not voting the specific voting system, but we're just kind of on a roll right now. In Tom's Perfect Voting System, you write your name on a card.
Not anonymous.
It is not anonymous. So I put my name on the card. Everyone starts with +1 vote. Now you write down what game you want to play. It's a secret. You can collaborate, but it's super frowned on. Like in the actual pure system, no collaboration, but sometimes people will talk, and I'm like, hey, low form, I'll allow it, low form. So I'm going to put my game I want to play. We throw them in the table, and when everyone puts their game in, we flip it over. Molly put Sentinels of the Multiverse.
Purse?
Purses are the latest fashion in Europe, okay? Sentinels of the Multiverse, and I put Seven Wonders. Now, let's say our friend Ethan had +2, and he put Munchkin. Well, now,
That's terrible.
we play Munchkin, and he goes down to +1, and I go up to +2. So I cross out, that was a horrible +2. Let me rewrite my +2. So I cross out my +1, I put +2, and we play Munchkin. Now it's time to play another game. So we can vote again. And this time, I have 2 votes.
Me too.
Molly has 2 votes. We throw them in the middle, and then we see, what do we vote for? Molly voted for Broom Service, and I voted for Dominion. Well, Ethan has +1 vote. He also voted for Dominion. So because we voted for the same game, it has 3 votes. His 1 and my 2. So because we're playing the game I picked, I go down to 1 vote again. So I'm back to 1. Molly goes up to 3 because she hasn't had her game picked yet. Now, we play Dominion. We're done. We pack it up. We have time for another game. We'll play a game. I'm to 1 vote. So I'm going to vote for my game here. Throw it in the middle. We look. I voted for Fairy Tale. I have +1. Ethan voted for Seven Wonders with +1. Molly kept hers on Broom Service. No, I'm sorry.
I just didn't cross it off.
You're going to cross it off, man.
Meh.
Molly put Between Two Cities for 3 votes. So Fairy Tale got 1, Seven Wonders got 1, and between two cities got 3. So now we're going to play between two cities. Molly goes down to 1 vote, and Ethan and I both go up to 2 because our game wasn't picked. So that was the quick demonstration. Basically, if your game, the game you write down, if it gets picked, then you play it, and the next time you vote, you only have a 1 weighted vote. If your game doesn't get picked, your vote weight goes up by 1. What this means is that essentially you will get to play what you want to play. Because if I really want to play Thunderstone and nobody else votes for it, my vote will get higher and higher until it is the highest, and even combined, people can't stop me from playing Thunderstone. So I won't always get what I want, but this really helps the minority. If you're the minority and you really want to pick a game, Castle Panic, and no one else is voting for it, eventually you'll play Castle Panic because it's going to get you up to like +10, and somebody else will have +7 and +2, and they can't get enough to stop you. Not that people try to stop you unless you're trying to outguess, which I think is awesome and hilarious. But
well, we'll get there. We'll get there with the guessing
oh,
voting
that's
systems.
a good voting system. I'm so excited for this new series. Anyway, this is the perfect system because it helps the minority who basically, like the person that always wants to play cash and guns and no one else wants to play. They're going to get their chance, but it means they have to put in the time to play everyone else's games and earn their +1 on their voting weight each time.
So this system is the most, the ones we have the most equal. Over a long period of time, definitely, but you can definitely use this at only 1 game night. Because if you play 3 or 4 games, then you have 3 or 4 games to go up or down. You might not get your game depending on how many people are there and how long of games you play. But this is the most equal, I would say, of the ones we have. Now, is it the most exciting?
Well, before we get into your feelings, I totally spaced the tiebreaker. For instance, when you all start, everyone will have +1.
Oh, yeah.
The tiebreaker, it may not be a tie. If Ethan and I both vote for 7 Wonders and Molly votes for Dominion, we have +1/+1, so 2 to 7 Wonders and 1 to Dominion, so it's not a tie. But if it were a tie, if we all voted for different games, you then just go into heads-up, face-up vote, in which you call out each one, or people can just abstain, and you say, if you want to vote for 7 Wonders, raise your hand, otherwise touch your nose. If you want to vote for Fairy Tale, raise your hand, otherwise touch your nose. If you want to abstain, raise your hand, otherwise touch your nose.
And then you have to touch your nose.
You have to touch your nose. And then maybe Ethan voted for Fairy Tale, and so now Fairy Tale wins. Everyone else goes up by 1, and Fairy Tale stays at 1. So like ties are just a heads-up, face-up vote.
And if you have a stalemate, you can go however long you want in heads-up, face-up before you roll a die.
Yeah,
that's what we end up doing. Yeah.
Assign the game a die number and roll it.
So yeah, back to feelings. So this game
fun versus boring.
This game. Stop! You messed me up. This voting system is the most equal, but it is not the most exciting. And by that, if you continue with this series, you'll see how exciting some of these systems can be. While they're not so fair, they are quite exciting. So what are you going for? Do you want a fun game before the game, or do you want an equal game before the game? And we tend to go back to this one when we've had one of those fun ones that's not equal. We're like, okay, I'm done with this. Let's go back to the one where it's just +1, and we can all get our game that we want. And so that this tends to be the one, our fallback, when we try one of those exciting, when we feel like venturing out and trying one of those exciting ones.
This is a utilitarian system. It gets the job done. But you know what? Lots of things are utilitarian and fun. And that's what this system is. It's fun and exciting. And I am shocked and appalled by Molly's assertions, her false assertions that this is not an exciting system. It is super exciting to see if people collaborated, especially when they don't, especially if they put down the same game, especially if they didn't collaborate. So exciting. You're sweating over there like, am I going to get my game in?
I'm not sweating.
Maybe you're sweating over there is what I said.
But I'm not.
Maybe you are.
But I'm not.
Maybe. So the point being, you're like trying to guess with someone else, because I know Molly's trying to get broom service in, and she's put it every single time. I'm like, I want to play broom service right now. I'm going to put in something I think Ethan's going to put in so we can outnumber her and stave it off for one more time. I
very rarely do that, though.
I'm just saying, it's just a fun, exciting, utilitarian system.
It is a good system. I didn't say it was a bad. It's a great system.
It is Tom's perfect system.
It is a great system.
The perfect system.
It's not the most exciting, but it's a great system.
The most exciting, perfect system.
Not the guessing one.
We'll get there.
All right.
This is our inaugural video. Show them what they can win, Molly Sticks.
Oh, every time we get to multiples of 500 subscribers, on YouTube, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite geeky thing. So make sure to subscribe now.
It could be you that wins. Not only could it be you that wins, you're probably already subscribed if you're seeing this video.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
get your friends to subscribe.
Maybe someone shared this on Reddit, which I would really appreciate, because I've shared some videos on Reddit, and like, it's the law of diminishing returns. Like, the first time I shared a video, thousands of views. Second time, about 500 views. Third time, people were downvoting me to oblivion. It's like, you can't be the one to share your own stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't ask people to do that, so I'm not, because that's against Reddit. But my point being, maybe you aren't a subscriber, and you're seeing this because someone else showed it to you, earning us so many more subscribers. I'm just saying, it could be you.
The more subscribers, the better things we do.
Yeah, it could be you that gets people to subscribe so they can win that cool. I mean, or you could win a cool glitter.
So that you could win.
Point being, you're probably already a subscriber if you're seeing this, so
Thank you.
share this with your friends and your loved ones. And go check out our Patreon page. I don't feel like we say that too much. I don't think we push it all the time.
We don't.
But I mean, we can open and close this video with a Patreon shout out. It's in the links below, and just go check us out. There's little cool things you can.
So many.
There's goals as we fill up the goals, and I mean, the person who got us here, there's two people. One's a good friend. One's someone who just loves us because they pay so much for us.
Meet you.
For reals. They get a postcard every single month. So we're gonna write up. We haven't done it yet because we're coming up to where we have to pay for the Patreon. So when that comes in, we're gonna write them out a postcard and we're gonna send it. And you want a postcard from this guy, like maybe Molly, but definitely you want one from this guy.
100% from me.
Really?
Yeah.
You're pretty okay, but I mean,
I'm pretty great. I'm the greatest.
I mean, after me.
I'm way better than Tom.
Anyway, we've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.